Welcome to the English Lab, the place where we blow up boredom and rebuild your English piece by piece. I'm Maya, your guide on this linguistic journey.
And I'm Leo. I'm an engineer, so if English were a bridge, I'd be here to make sure it doesn't collapse while you're speaking.
Laughing. Exactly. You're the structural integrity of this operation.
I try. We need a solid foundation before we start adding the fancy architectural details. No linguistic wobbles allowed.
I love that. And today, Leo, we have a fundamental experiment. We're calling it the self-introduction formula. It's for that one question that makes everyone freeze. So, tell me about yourself.
The classic. It's like being asked to explain a complex schematic without the blueprint. Pure panic.
Right? You just stand there, mind blank. But today, we are creating that blueprint, a step-by-step guide.
A manual for human interaction. I like it. Efficient.
Precisely, but before we fire up the Bunsen burners, everyone listening, activate your reactors, subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button to spread this science across the world. All right, let's start with the absolute basics, Leo. The core components. To introduce yourself, you need the right parts. You go first. What is your name?
My name is Leo. L-E-O. Simple, efficient, no system failures.
Laughing. Perfect. And I'm Maya. Now for the next component. Where are you from?
I am from Brazil, the land of creative engineering and excellent coffee, which, by the way, is the official fuel of this lab.
Of course it is. And I am from the United States. But now, my permanent residence is here in the lab. Leo, tell me more. Do you live in a big city or a small town?
I live in a big city. It's loud, there's a lot of traffic, but it has the best hardware stores. You can find any tool you need. And you?
I live in a cozy apartment. It's small, but it's packed to the ceiling with grammar books and colorful sticky notes. It's my own little command center. Okay, let's move on to the part that often defines us, the profession. What do you do, Leo?
I am an engineer. I love solving problems and building things. That's why I'm here, really, to construct a better vocabulary. And you, Maya, what do you do in your free time away from being our lead scientist?
I am an English teacher. My mission is to translate confusion into clarity. But besides that, I also study design. I absolutely love colors.
Wait a second. If you're a teacher who loves design and I'm an engineer, does that mean this podcast is technically a high-precision, aesthetically pleasing educational construction?
Laughing. Absolutely, Leo. It's our most ambitious project of the year. All right, for an introduction to feel human, we need to add a personal touch. Let's talk about what we like. So, what do you like, Leo?
I love coffee. Without coffee, my operating system does not boot up in the morning. And I like rock music. It helps me focus on complex calculations. And you?
I love pizza and cats. I have a cat named Luna, and she's the official lab assistant, though her main job is sleeping.
And what do you dislike?
I don't like spicy food. My system can't handle the heat. And you?
I don't like slow internet. It is the #1 enemy of human productivity.
Laughing. A true engineer's nightmare. Okay, so we have name, origin, profession, likes, and dislikes. That's a solid foundation, a really sturdy bridge, as you would say, Leo. But what if we want to build a skyscraper? A linguistic marvel that reaches the clouds.
A skyscraper? Now you're speaking my language. You mean adding more floors? More complexity? More structural flair?
See, when you put all those components together, you get an amazing introduction. Like, hi, I'm Leo. I'm an engineer from Brazil. I love coffee, but I hate slow internet.
It actually works. It's a solid structure.
Exactly. And now we want to see our scientists at home put it to the test.
That's right. Today's lab challenge is this. Go to the comments and use our formula. Tell us your name, where you're from, and one thing you like.
We are going to read all of your experiments. And that's all the time we have for today here at the English Lab.
Stay curious and keep practicing.
See you soon. Bye.
Closing system. Goodbye.